Friends, episode 22. Sponsored by Nestle? Question mark?
They would never sponsor
you. I believe the party finds itself in some pretty dire straits, potentially. Or at least one of the members of the party does. When last we left off, I believe you guys had like a nice, friendly journey down into the, into Drow territory to meet with some brand new friends and sign a friendly agreement with them of friendship. And they brought a gift to you. A gift of a friend that you thought had left you, but they brought back to you to remind you of what friendship and love is all about.
Like, were they bringing him out as, like, the person that they enslaved, or
no,
just asking us who he was? Okay.
So they know they appear to know who he is, and they're bringing him out as kind of like a look what we've got.
Okay.
Yeah, I think throughout the conversation we mentioned like something about meeting somebody down here, like meeting a drow down here, and then they were like, "Oh, okay," and then like not too long after that they brought him out or something like that. I half remember that, right? Anybody else?
You're not exactly correct, but not entirely off. There is a bit of a textual recap that does exist. But since as of late I've been in charge of the verbal recap.
And I've been doing it most sessions.
As of late means right now.
Oh, wow. You
Depends on
like
your
jumped
definition.
on it. You didn't even ask. You just went for it.
He's
We
sick of
want
us.
to interrupt you.
He's sick of us leveling up, so he's got to slow us down by stopping us
Like,
from
no
getting
more
XP.
recap XP.
But yeah, they are kind of presenting Sen to you in a very look what we found. Maybe you know them? Kind of way.
How does, like, is he conscious? Is he bound? Is, like...
Yeah, so Sen, you are most certainly bound. You have kind of woken up in the last few minutes-ish. You were sleeping on Luna's couch when there was kind of a sound in the middle of the night. You stirred, kind of looked around, and the next thing you know, you felt a piercing pain in like the back of your neck, and then you passed out.
Oh, shit.
And now you find yourself awake here, back in the Drow lands, being held by two red robes that you would know to be members of the. Oops, I'm on the wrong notes section. Almost forgot the name of this game. It's pretty good. That was pretty good. I didn't write down their name. That's pretty good. And it appears Whitney did not either.
I'm looking.
They were the red shit. No, not the red shit.
Oh.
As he
Red
knocked him, that's
shits.
the case.
I don't think we, like, got them other than they just referred to them as the red.
There was there was a word I said a couple of times, which was their group affiliation. But it was one of those things that I've been thinking through a lot that day, and now that we're not in that day and I didn't write it down, that's gone completely. I need to get better at actually putting notes into note things. But yeah, you can
Red team.
Red
you
versus
can
blue.
you can see these people in they're dressed in these kind of red robes that bring, I guess you wouldn't because you're all using dark vision, so these people that are dressed in what you assume to be red robes bringing forward Sen. And
I'm assuming that it's one of the various grays.
One of the various shades of gray.
50.
Time to wake up.
Where are my skeletons? You bastards.
They're back where you were. Well, where you're supposed to be.
Where I'm supposed to be.
I don't think anyone told you were going to be able to leave, now did they? You didn't get permission before you went.
Out of character, did I not get permission to leave the...
You didn't know you needed permission,
Okay.
but you do know that territory changes here and rules can sometimes change here quite a bit depending upon who's taken over.
Okay, so then what do I understand from seeing these individuals in front of me? Do I feel like they are from an opposing faction that I shouldn't be in charge, or is this weird to me, or...
So they are not from your faction. You've been sort of like on the fringes of factions, kind of moving from faction to faction as you found the opportunity to do so based on like kind of their alignments. And I think that's probably a part of what kind of breaks you away from it, is like there's a lot of just this like having to keep adapting, having to keep changing, and it really inhibits your ability to kind of grow as a person, being caught in this kind of like this sort of political slash like physical struggle that's going on.
Is this really all necessary? I wasn't aware I needed permission to venture out this far. Clearly a misunderstanding.
You should keep better attention to who's in charge before you leave. The responsibility is on you. Where is your mistress?
My who?
Your mistress. You should have one with you at all times. We found none with you. In fact, we found you, we tracked you to the surface.
Yes,
Is your mistress there?
I don't follow. Do I? Is this a new rule that maybe I didn't follow up on?
We made sure the proper documents were sent to you.
Oh, I didn't receive them.
Unlikely.
But still a chance that it's true. So what happens in that case?
We'll review the circumstances. However, there will be a cost for our processing time.
Oh, come on now. Is there really a need for that?
Yes. We could lower some of it, as your friends have been most helpful in things, if these are your friends. Are you really traveling with people like this?
Is everyone just in front of us?
Yeah, we're all just chilling here. Out of curiosity, does his mistress have to be of your kind?
Of course. What kind of foolishness would it be to be someone that's not drow?
I mean, I'm just asking.
There will be no inferior mixing here.
True.
Okay.
Touch
Yes.
that one.
These are my companions for now. They have their uses. We help each other.
This is what you want to do. You want to travel around with this lot.
At least for now. We'll see how the other half lives, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
They lean into you. What do we get from it?
Well, I'm learning advanced knowledge that I can utilize when I return home.
Did you share it with us? You're still ours, you know.
What do you mean, yours?
You're living in our property. You are ours.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, when I return home, we can discuss all the details.
Discussions need to happen sooner than when you return home.
I see.
These people are generous enough to help us in our endeavors. You have been significantly less than such.
I didn't realize you had any goals or aspirations for me to be completing for you.
Do you just not check your mail?
I think there's been a huge misunderstanding. I move around a lot. Mail is hard to get to me. I'm much more of a magic dealer. Did you have a way of communicating these things magically so that
and waste that kind of expense.
I mean, it would avoid situations like these, but...
You could just check your mail. It's a little piece of paper that appears at your door periodically. Very simple thing to identify and read.
Of course, of course.
Do you need a lawyer?
No, I think everything's fine. Just need to discuss the particulars with my people here.
Well, they have signed off. They are not our property, unlike you. If they wish to acquire you, we have no problems with that.
Yeah, how much would that run? Like, what would that work? How would that work?
We could easily afford to let him go for 1,000 gold.
But this sleepy infant?
One sec.
Excuse me.
You said 1,000 gold?
1,000 gold.
Oh, I don't have appraise. I was like, let me see what that is. That
Can I appraise that?
Yes. Yeah, so you would know that it's likely they don't really know his level of arcane skill at this point, so they're probably undervaluing him. But they would need some, like, good way to control him even still. Like, the downside, well, he's valuable in his form at, like, much more than that. He's only valuable in this form if he's controllable. He's not controllable in his current state without some sort of magical object or other mechanism to keep him from just casting a spell and killing whoever's enslaving him.
Well, here, let me make this easier. I'll give them... I can't believe I'm doing this. I'll give them 1,000 in gems.
Oh.
you were gonna negotiate. Jeez. He
I know a good.
He
I know a good
just
deal.
escaped. They had to bring him back in chains. Like
I know
I
a good
can't. I'm not paying full price for somebody I obviously can't control or something like that. I don't know.
Now wait. One of yours has already made a deal. You're not willing to agree to the rest of your crew. What kind of organization is this? A disorganization, I would see.
Wait, I must be rusty on my drow law. What happens if they pay this price? Am I not welcome back into society? Or
No, you're welcome here as long as they're around to bring you.
What?
Yes, they will own you and all of your things.
Wait, out of character. Was I previously like a slave?
No, you were not previously a slave. So the best you can assume at this point is your territory got taken over by another faction, and that faction is trying to push their own new laws into place. And they're trying to state that like you're subject to them by proxy.
Do I know the punishment for murdering these people?
Potentially, it's that you get to inherit if you murder them the right way. If you kill them in the orderly fashion, you potentially inherit the leadership if people are willing to accept it.
The old option A from last session.
Told you guys. I knew it. Murder is always the option. The answer.
Well, because I mean, like, they're fucking trying to barter with my life. I'm like, yo, I want to fucking kill these guys.
If they don't respect you, then they will simply attempt to execute you back.
Right.
Also, because he's drow, they might actually listen instead of just murder him on sight.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So what's the situation right now? There's just two guys like holding me
There's
up. There's
two
and I'm
people
bound?
holding you by your arms. You are tied up, but they're not like super tight. You have a little bit of like movement in there. You know that like it's kind of like a custom to only tie a certain amount. There is
no other men or
there are two other people that are up by the rest of the party, and then this one main person who is standing kind of in the center between you and the party.
I want to ask the main person what their policy is on if I own a slave, or do you have policies on allowing me to free said slave?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Actually, if it becomes too much of like a hassle, can I like let him go? Is catch and release? Like, what's the deal?
Well, he would not have any sort of documentation to stay here properly, so if he's on our property, he will be our property.
Could I give him like ownership over himself?
But that's
Like,
nonsense. We would not allow that.
Well, why not?
One cannot own oneself.
I don't get it. Can you
Do
explain
own
that to me
yourself,
better?
or does someone own you?
I am not owned by anyone. I establish ownership.
Must
Okay.
be nice. I'm wondering if I'm wondering how. I'm trying to think how to say this without being too obvious. Silvio, these guys, they look hardy and such. We should probably make a deal with them. And I look at him with like raised eyebrows.
Make a deal with them.
Yeah, we already did. Here's the contract that we
Oh.
all signed.
Yeah,
that's
let
right,
me
you're
show it
lawful.
to you.
Yeah, I'm lawful.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn.
They all signed their agreements.
Wait, what is it? What is the agreement that was signed?
We just
We agreed to work for
bring-
them.
No, we're just bringing slaves.
Yeah.
We don't know they're slaves, but we think we're just bringing a few people to the surface in exchange. We are not owned by them. We are free people in their territory to come and go as we wish. And
Could our contract apply to our friend here?
If he
Can he
wanted
sign
to
it?
sign his own contract, he could. But he's already owned by us. He owns property here. We own that property. Therefore, we own him.
Well, what if I own him?
Well, you gain his property and you gain him. But you do not have the ability to participate in the same way with the laws as we do. See, you're an outsider. Outsiders can do certain things, but they can't do all things.
Well, I tried.
The law specifically states any drow residing here is our property.
And I guess the situation changed. And how did this become? Did you perform a coup, or how did you guys get this
Well,
territory?
we secured quite a large number of the Blue Territory's assets. In doing so, our previous leader happened to fall, and I was the rightful next in line. I led our teams to victory.
Oh, we're graced with the leader of you here.
Yes.
Oh, didn't think you would deal with such trivial matters yourself.
Well, I mean, people are in short supply right now.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
can we perhaps?
Tigram's eyebrows raised when he says he's the leader. Like, the leader, eh? But I'm not doing anything. I'm being good.
Instead of exchange of the coin for my freedom, can we perhaps just do a task or something that I can pay back in a more reasonable fashion? Need something done that.
If your mistress is willing, simply locate your mistress, and we will get this all sorted out.
Is this a new rule that the Reds have imposed over the?
Yes,
the
you've been
Blue never
assigned.
had-
You've been assigned a mistress. You should have had one before.
Like I said, I've been moving around a lot, so it's probably been hard to do that.
Well, I
Is
can
this
get
a
one assigned to you if
mandatory?
you do not have one.
This is a mandatory thing. I'm more of a solo type person, you know.
We believe that the hierarchical order should be maintained. If you do not agree with the hierarchical order, we can take the necessary means to make sure you understand the value of the hierarchical order.
How much would it cost for him to buy his own freedom? Would it be the same price?
They look at you very frustrated with your question.
Like, wait a minute, I figured out a way. Like, wait, if he just pays, can he just then
No,
be
I said
free?
that. I said that.
No,
can he buy
you
himself?
can't give them their freedom and then allow them to make that, or you can't buy them and then give them the ability to get their own freedom. Only the drow can assign who gets the freedom.
Yeah, but then didn't I also ask? Couldn't he buy himself?
Maybe
I didn't say
they
that.
they assumed you meant buy himself from you,
Oh, okay.
not from them. He can buy himself from them, but he can't buy himself from you.
Okay, fair enough.
There is nothing that says he cannot.
I'm looking
Perfect. Why
around.
don't we just do that?
Any of these people look like spellcasters around me? Spell component pouches, or
The
is it
person,
obvious?
the main person in the robes in front of you, does not seem to be wearing. I guess you don't really know this. The rest of the party does, because a gauge check was made. Give me a gauge check. There's nothing obvious.
Ooh.
Oh, nice time to get a 20. So yeah, the person in front of you does not seem to be wearing any sort of like heavy equipment. The other two people that are holding you and the two people close to them seem to have a little bit more agility to themselves. And they do, like, you can feel every once in a while, you can feel something on the waist of one of the people that's holding you. Likely a blade of some sort.
Okay.
But you don't get as good a check as Silvio got.
So, how much is it for him to buy his own freedom, then?
It is the same price.
Well, he happened to leave money at my place when he left, when he was kidnapped or left. I don't actually know. Can I just give you the money he left with me? What
And
do you
how
guys-
would I prove that it was his money? And not
Well,
your
I
money?
mean, I can prove that it's my house and you took him from my house.
You can prove that it's your house, but you can't prove that it's his money.
I could put money in his hand, and it would be his money.
What is Sen wearing?
Sen has all of their gear on.
Right, what is he wearing? Like, does he have any type of trinkets or anything hanging off of him?
I have the cackling hag's blouse, so technically there's like little skulls and fetish stuff on it.
You know, now that we're talking about it, that skull right there, I pointed his outfit. I'm pretty sure that was a rare skull from I'm not good at this. Look, I'll give you 1,000 gold for that skull if you're willing to sell it.
Give me a bluff while you're doing this.
I wish I had done that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully this dude's not actually a devil. They probably got good.
No, they see through what you're doing. It's not his property to sell. It's our property. Nice try.
Is there any way with share memory, if you could bluff high enough, you could like fabricate a semi-fake memory in your mind to share?
No, I think that would. Well, I think the idea that is a fun idea. That is something that leads to incredibly complicated rulings that I don't want to get into. I'll be honest, that is a DM potential nightmare. To create like how well do you have to fabricate something to mentally create an image that someone else could see of a fake environment.
So, like, if I gave him the money, would he not then have it?
It's not his money. It's their money.
So, okay. So he has to somehow have money?
He has to have money that didn't get acquired here. Is the gist you're getting. Like, anything that transpires here is his. And now that he's here, you can't give him anything. But if he has something right now, there's clearly a law that stops them from taking from him. This is probably why there's such an interest in whatever this mistress arrangement is. Because she must kind of own whatever it is that he's supposed to have.
Can I, like... Oh, this is the dumbest idea.
I'll buy...
Can I write, like, on a piece of paper that's, like a fake IOU?
You can, but where are you going with this?
Well, I mean, if it's like it's like, I don't know, like a debt. Like if it shows that I owe him money, that would like be proof of him having some amount of. I'm poor. I have a poor ability to phrase the thing I'm trying to say.
He's trying
Basically,
to
generating value.
I want to show that he has a value in kind of like a theoretical.
Give me a bluff check here. I get kind of what you're going for, and we can. Ugh. Nope.
Oh my god! Why?
Nope. It does. Like you feel like you're going along a pretty good path in what you're saying. Unfortunately, they just are like there's been enough trying to find loopholes around it that they're just like, no, we're not taking this one.
I'll rent one of your skeletons that you made on the surface for 1,000 gold. How about that?
That's a bargain. If I let it in your employ for months, that would save a servant money.
Listen, all you have to do is leave him here, and you've got everything taken care of. We'll get him connected to his mistress, and we may assign him to you to help you out. How does that sound, little Sen?
Rusty, can you just fucking buy me? I'm tired of this.
I'll just buy him.
Release me.
You are released into Rusty's care. They make you sign. They'll have you sign an agreement.
Me?
What is this agreement? Oh,
that you are property of Rusty Rochester, or whatever Rusty signs his name as.
That.
Why
No,
does I
you
refuse to
should-
sign?
Man, if you had
Oh, can I have a second? Oh wait, no, it's great. Can I have?
if you knew Sin's actual name, you could have signed his
Yeah,
name.
if I had known your actual name, I would have signed it, but I don't know your actual name.
That would have been great.
But yeah,
The best twist.
Sen, you are property Rusty now.
Wait, did I have to sign the document?
No, you don't. Why would you have to sign the
Oh,
document?
okay.
Your property.
Should I put him on my?
So where are?
Probably
Is this
the
like a big
contract.
room we're in right now?
Yeah, you can put a. No, you're in a hallway. You are in a I think it's a 20-foot wide hallway.
Yeah, I'll kind of just rub my wrists. And I'll look at the party and say, "Can we speak privately somewhere?"
Is there anywhere private down?
Oh, certainly. You may go to your home. Well, you may go to Rusty's new home.
Oh yeah, sweet. Let's see it.
Yeah, you can guide them to your little kind of place you get to stay down here, I think is the best way to put it.
Check the mail.
It's a real.
There's a lot of stuff that has been slid under your door. Lots of stuff about changes of like holding of who owns the territory, what this means, what laws are changing, the various.
But they weren't
So-
completely full of shit.
No.
So since he is a drow, does he have a way to tell the colors?
That's less about colors and more about the symbology. And you know that
Okay,
those
so he
symbols
knows
have
the
to do with
symbols.
colors. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
Are we alone in here? Or
I'm gonna bring you guys to a map real quick, and then. But yes, you will be alone in there.
I look at Sylvie and I say, "Did you size them up? Can we not have taken them in a fight?"
Yeah, the one was hiding its appearance and was acting like a devil. So we think it might have been a devil.
I see. Well, devils inherently aren't super powerful. It could have been a weaker one.
We could gauge it was hiding its appearance too well. The other two, it seemed that we would probably be able to take though.
You don't think all of us could have taken it, maybe? Once we took out the weaker ones?
I mean,
I don't know. I
certainly
feel
possible.
miffed. I want our jewels back. I feel bad for you, Rusty. Of course, I'll make. an
Well, don't
attempt
feel
to
too
pay
bad.
that. Yeah, I will pay you
Oh,
back.
it's would be like, hey, possessions don't talk back.
Listen, I ain't that
Also-
kind of person. I just wanted him on a team.
Yes, and if you ever refer to me and try to exercise that right, I will kill you.
I would have been like 200%.
I really want to.
interested in
Don't
paying
really
back.
want to own people. I'll be straight with you.
Are my skeletons in here? Or?
They are.
Come on.
look,
I'm gonna smack them on the back of the heads. You idiots! How could you let me be taken? Oh, god damn it!
even in death.
There's a little acid that spills on the floor from the eyes of the Felix one.
Damn useless.
That's how he says sorry.
That's how he says, I'm useless.
Is this thing empty, or is there a mistress in here?
There is no mistress in here. You are, like, you can look through some of the mail that you got, and there is, like, an assumption that you had a mistress, so they say they will reach out to your mistress in the near future. So clearly somebody got some information about you wrong.
Anything important I'll keep. If it's just like the stuff that guy already told me, I'll just toss it away.
Yeah, a lot of it's very much so the same stuff you've already learned. They're taking a lot of a much stricter role, whereas who was running the area, the red area before, was a lot more willing to just simply focus on trying to take territory, but was worried less about like trying to create these like ridiculous, like very minutia kind of rules over the region over the territory they controlled.
Well, we're down here. You guys signed these contracts to help these idiots, but I would have preferred to just try to kill them. But
Well, that was plan A.
Table.
But
It was on the
these
table.
two thought that we couldn't take them.
who? Who thought we couldn't take them?
Me and Higram wanted to kill them,
Yeah.
and it was Luna and Rusty who didn't.
I wasn't like completely against killing them. I just figured we should try to talk things out if we can. Like,
I don't know. Somebody convinced me not to kill them. That's all I remember.
Well, the time of talking has passed. Should we go back and try to get our gems back?
Well, since we're here, I actually do have a question. How many people control a territory? Like, what are the odds we attack these guys and then, like, they just descend from the rafters?
Yeah, if there's like a whole ton of them, like, sure, we can kill 4, but like, if like there's like hundreds of them that just descend on us, it's like madness.
Now, I'm still in for it. I think it'll be hilarious. But I have Levon to help me escape if things go really, really bad. You guys don't have such an escape plan, so...
So yeah, this is a knowledge history check if you happen to have any ranks in it. If anybody has any ranks in it. Remember, for non-drow, it is going to be a much more difficult check.
I'll try.
Definitely.
I do have
Josh-
knowledge history.
Joth has all knowledges with the Bardic, whatever.
Okay.
He has no ranks in it, so you probably
Yeah,
won't get it.
Not gonna get there, I'm sure.
But
Yeah.
there you go. There's his roll. Josh.
Who the hell's that guy?
Who's your replacement?
Oh, wow.
In case things went
We
poorly.
thought you were gone, so
Yeah, I'm totally the new guy that replaced you. I've been pretty great so far.
I whisper
except
kind
for
of
when you
loudly.
peed your
like-
pants.
I
But
was just about to. I whisper kind of loudly. He pissed himself.
Gosh.
That didn't happen. You put water underneath me.
Can't rewrite history, man. Just let it go.
But Astrum, you will know that most people in these regions they're not really interested in the squabbles of who owns the territory. They're just kind of trying to kind of do what they can to get by. So these territorial squabbles are between those who care about it, and as long as the laws that are in place don't dramatically ruin their way of living, most people don't really fight against the laws. It's when there's a real impact that's being put upon them that they might be called to action. So there's probably not like a huge force of people that are of drow that's going to suddenly come down on you if you were to challenge this authority. But this authority might be strong enough that there's a reason they took leadership, or maybe not. It can be hard to tell down here.
Would that role be enough to know if he could take over if he took out the current leader?
It depends on what happens and what he's able to present.
Did I know the prior leader?
No, you were living in blue territory prior to this. So the blue territorial leader is a bit of like they're very strong, but they're very strong themselves. The people that they have defending them though are rather weak, and so he's been willing to give up territory to try to keep growing his people, because they've taken a significant number of losses over the last few fights that have happened. A lot of you actually can get this from your knowledge history as well. A lot of people are pretty sure this kind of squabble will eventually burn itself out because it's not sustainable, right? They can't produce the numbers they need to. These aren't goblins, so eventually, like, one of the teams is going to give up, and it's very likely that blue will be the first to fall.
Well, I think now that I have my skeletons back, we can take these fools.
What if? Well, do you tell us like what you know about like the?
Yeah, I would
stuff you
relay
said?
that information.
But what then? Like, if we take them?
We get our jewels back.
Yeah,
We're
but
no
then
longer the property of
didn't
anyone.
he insinuate, though, that means that, like, what, are you gonna lead, or is everyone else gonna just try to murder you for murdering him? Do you want to deal with all the other drow coming after you?
I was gonna say, what if you talk to the guy who used to own this territory and see if he wants you to take him out? Then you'll just be doing his work.
Yeah, maybe we can.
I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but that's an option.
Yeah, maybe before we head back up, we try to find if there's anyone surviving of the takeover. To see maybe we can rally some people behind us to reverse this.
Also, while you were knocked out, so that contract we signed, like once we bring these dudes up to the surface, we actually have free roam in any red territory.
I see.
So it's probably best to do that like sooner than later, and then we can do some investigating.
Well, we're down here now. Maybe we can find some people that are left over from the takeover that can give us some more insight of what's going on.
So, like, my understanding is that we have access to the area, but we have to do this thing at some point.
You have access to this place to live and the way to and from it. You have
so
not
we can't actually
completed
go
what you
around.
need to do, so they're not going to give you like total walk about the area kind of privileges.
Well, can I roll my HP for my level?
Yes, you may.
As I roll my HP for my level, oh god,
What is that numerically?
3, yeah, keep that. I say, I've gained new knowledge of the arcane, and I believe we can take this motherfucker down. Nobody owns them.
You gonna kill Rusty for buying you?
No. No.
Jeez!
That asshole. I have a spell that I can lower his, how much knowledge he's obtained. If he's actually that powerful, it will severely hinder him. If you guys can take out the weaker ones, and my skeletons can protect me.
I mean, I don't care either way. I was just trying to be diplomatic.
I mean, I like this this other plan of doing this, getting free roam in the red territory, than seeing what the blue team wants to offer us to kill this dude.
We might lose our ability to move around down here at all. If we kill him, our contracts will be invalid. So then we'll have to deal with, like, either you take over and then you've got a constant target, or somebody else takes over and we have to work for them in order to be free again.
Alright, fine.
But I don't care.
I mean, I really just want to do this contract personally.
Alright, let's do this damn contract.
Worry, you'll get your revenge. I'll help you.
Why do they want these? Why do they need us to escort these people? What's the deal with this?
It was just convenient because then now they don't have to send some of their people to escort them back up.
Well, who
Yeah,
are
it's
these people?
it's dangerous on the way up for them. I mean, they're weak like that. And we can safely bring these things up for them.
What are they? Where are we bringing them?
To someone on the surface.
Ooh.
I don't remember that name.
They told us where to go. They told us where to go, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
told
in
you
the
where to go.
contract.
Yeah. I didn't ask too many questions.
Can I see one of these contracts?
I think Rusty has them.
I mean, sure, you can look at
Because you were
it.
the one talking to everybody and everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna glance to see if it's a name I recognize of some drow contact.
Give me a knowledge local.
It was funny,
Knowledge
Rusty was like, I
local.
said pipe
I have
down.
no skill ranks.
Okay. Then yeah, you're not sure. You don't keep track of locations.
Does the contract mention like who these people are that we're carrying up?
Nope.
Just says, can you bring these people up there?
Yep.
All right. Well, it would have been. They didn't give you any details of who these people are. What if they're high-value targets and you're getting ripped off for what you're doing? You guys investigate this?
I mean,
Well, everyone else chose that this was the better idea than paying 10 platinum each, so they decided they wanted to do this. So this is what we signed the contract to do.
All right, whatever. Let's get this over with. But I would
I mean, we
prefer
can-
them-
The contract says we take them to the surface and deliver them to the contract. I mean, to the compact. Once that happens, anything can happen.
It also said that we can't let them die on the way up there.
Right,
We have
but
to deliver all of
once we hand them off, anything could happen. And I just say it just like that. Like anything could happen once we hand them off. It's not on us anymore.
What use does it matter if we kill them at that point? Who cares? Or why do you even want to kill them? What are you implying, Hank?
I thought you were saying like they could be high value targets. So once we drop them off, we can just kill the person we're dropping them off to and take them back. Because we've done our part.
Well, that would be funny, but also they probably would have issue with that if they found out about it, not give us the free roaming that we need.
yeah, I don't want to like. I like backstabbing people, but like
Hey,
there needs to be some angle on it.
They should have wrote a better contract. That's what
They
I
wrote
don't
a
know.
pretty good
I
contract.
don't know. One of you guys that speak Undercommon can ascertain whether these guys are of any value to us. Like,
Yeah, I don't know who
They're
these guys
not-
are, but I was just like, I never even considered them having any value.
They're not any value to us.
Alright, let's-
I know that from reading the contract.
Do we just pick them up somewhere? Let's go get this job done.
Yeah, we still need to ask them and get information too about, the group that we originally came down here for information about, and we got sidetracked by all these other millions of things.
Our loot sacks.
They
What
said
group?
that once we were free people, they would discuss it with us as free people.
Well, they gotta be free people first.
But yeah. So lead on.
So we'll do this series of trade quests where we trade things for other things until eventually.
We're just delivering these people.
Yeah, you can head to where you are supposed to meet with what you now know to be the head of things, and they will hold up an item in their hands. This is something that one of you will need to wear on your wrist. This object will keep the people in line with whatever it is you need them to do. Until you give the object away to the intended recipient, the object will be bonded to you. That is to say, they must sign the contract on the other side confirming completion, and the object will leave you. Otherwise, failure to complete the mission in a reasonable amount of time will result in the gradual deterioration of your body until you are erased from existence.
Okay, yes.
what was the exact time in the contract?
Uh,
'Cause I thought it was just saying, yeah, just reasonable is what it said there too.
yeah, reasonable is the wording in the contract. You can press somebody can press if they want.
Yeah, I want
with
to press that one a little
Yeah,
more.
I don't speak Undercommon. So
Yeah.
wait.
Rusty, you know
Undercommon?
Undercommon precisely, correct?
Yeah.
And have the social skills to potentially push for this?
Yes.
Give me either a bluff or a diplomacy.
Well, I'd love to give you.
Can I assist because I have the or the language? I don't even know if he needs an assist at this point.
No, that's pretty good. So, you can like sort of, you like, you're playing kind of the what is it? The kiss ass here a little bit. You're like, I understand what you're doing here. I get it. Like, we're all trying to do a business thing, but it would be like really, really helpful if I had just a few more like just little details about things. Just if you could fill in these like just tiny little things. Like, we just need to know about how long, in the event that it takes us a little longer than we expect to get up to the surface. And they will tell you that one moment. They'll explain to you that it's not about not being able to accomplish it in a time limit per se. It is about making sure that your mind is on the task at hand. If your mind deviates too far from the task at hand, you will begin to deal with the complications of this. Or if something is stopping you for an extended period of time, more than a day, and you do not overcome that challenge, you will begin to feel the consequences.
Okay.
How long did it take us to come down here?
A little, like roughly a day.
Yeah, but also we know that if we don't get a baby lurker, we might not have the shortcut.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? I forgot about that.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
what
just
do you
said
mean?
we owe him a baby lurker, but technically I made a deal with him to be able to keep using his place,
Mhm.
so that deal still stands. So as long
Was
as
it the
I'm
spellcaster dude?
yeah, as long as I uphold my end of it, I don't think he won't let us use his place. I think he's just going to keep hounding us to get him a replacement baby lurker. So I think it's something we should definitely try to do in the future. I don't think he's going to cut us off from using his shortcut.
Yeah, it'd be like if you ran over your friend's cat. Your friend would be like, "Hey, you fucking owe me a cat. Are you gonna get me a cat at some point? You can keep sleeping here, but like, I'm gonna need you to replace my cat."
Speaking of that, we probably don't have to worry about that if we're gonna assume control of that property.
Well, so as long as like I reasonably just attempt to get back with the people at all times, I think we should be good. And it's my understanding is that the monsters that are on this level and above are not challenging.
They're not really a challenge to you. The problem is they could pose a threat to the people that are traveling with you.
Right. So as long as we can if we can like bodyguard them, like on both sides, theoretically, we should be fine.
How many of them are there?
Yeah, how many of them are there that we have to take?
Well, we're down to only 2 now.
Oh no.
Can Pavan take one of them? This is
This is one object we will be giving to one of you to perform the deed.
Can Pavan take, like, what do you mean?
Can like
You want me to
Pavan like
walk?
give them a ride?
You want me to walk? What?
We gotta listen. We have to
Sounds
get
like
them.
crazy talk to me.
We just put them in the middle of us and we surround them.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I will accept the terms and conditions of this contract.
Okay. They will bring the bracelet over to you, and they will lock it around your wrist, and it will get very tight, almost circulation, like ceasingly tight around your wrist. It is a, like, this kind of, like, silver band that wraps around your arm with these, like, bits of, like, what looks like a stream of blood that kind of slowly kind of moves around the edge of the silver circlet. And as it gets on you, you can feel two individuals not far from you, just outside of sight. And there you'll see the leader wave, and these two very, very undefinably attractive people kind of step into your area. They are crying profusely as they step forward, stuck in a state of uncontrolled crying. Their long kind of golden brown hair kind of falls down upon their body. They are dressed in these kind of rags that are tattered and torn, and their skin has this rather kind of stonish kind of gray and brownish color to it.
And we gotta roll for blindness because they're nymphs.
You do not have to roll for blindness, but you do all need to give me a will save.
Oh no!
All right.
I feel bad for him.
Will save. Got 2 characters.
Oh, with Kavan also?
1.
No, it's only humanoids that are affected by this.
Okay. Josh doesn't need to. He's a piss pants little baby.
Joff does still need to roll. Alright, so this only affects Rusty, but it is a subdued thing because you're wearing the bracelet. So I need you to roll me a D100.
Love to.
Yeah, for just a moment, you just start that lasts for a few seconds before your mind finally realizes what you're doing and you call yourself to a stop.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
I just look at the bracelet. I'm assuming the bracelet did it. What the fuck?
I'll ask them if they speak common.
They will cry back, yes, yes.
Shut up.
All right, good. Let's go.
All right, we're on our way then. You're following us.
They will nod.
Hey, can you command them to not cry with your bracelet powers?
I probably not.
Can you try? It's rather annoying. Can we give our position away?
Yeah, can you guys be a little quieter?
They will shake their head and cry harder. We
Oh.
can't stop crying.
Man, you're terrible at being a slave, master. Give me that bracelet.
Why can't they stop crying?
You wanna get them to stop crying? I'd love it.
You cannot remove the bracelet.
I said it knowing that I couldn't take it. I would never let that shit on me.
They're crying about their predicament. Luna. What do you think?
Tell them to walk in we're gonna circle around them. Tell them to walk in the middle.
We're gonna have some people in front of you and some people in the back of you at all times. So.
And tell them if they want to live, they need to be quiet. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but they'll die.
I am quiet.
They don't stop crying. The more you tell them to be quiet, the more they cry.
Were we told if we're allowed to use magic on these people, or?
I mean, as long as we get them to the surface, I'm sure it's fine.
They have to be conscious.
There were no rules about not using magic on them.
Yeah, they don't have to be conscious, just not dead. I can knock them out.
I have an even worse idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to charm them and see if I can because I can talk to them, so I'm gonna try to charm.
You feel your charm immediately fail.
Oh, probably the bracelet effect.
Yes.
Yep. Can I whisper into them and be like, trust us. We have a plan for you guys.
It doesn't matter if you have a plan.
Once we're out of earshot, I assume we've started walking towards
we're
the surface or whatever. And once we're out of earshot of any drow, or when we're out of drow area, I'll just talk to them and say, "So what's the deal? Why are you in this predicament? What's going on?"
All right, I want to be able to keep up the crying thing, but I'm really bad at doing
Yeah,
this
we'll assume
without.
they keep crying.
But they will basically explain to you that like they mourn for the existence of all who are. They mourn for the world and the state that it's in. They mourn for the gods and the fact that they are cursed to manage this forsaken place. They cry for death, for it is unfair to all, and they cry for life because it is unfair for all.
I want to kill him
Wow, very
myself.
dramatic.
Did I say this in common?
They can speak in either common or undercommon. So
Why do the drow want to deliver you to the surface? What is so valuable about you?
they like look over themselves.
You can find hot women, or I don't know if they're women, hot people anywhere. You're not so special.
Is there like a knowledge?
One of
to
them will
determine what
reach
they
up.
are?
One of them will. Well, first of all, actually, one of them will look at Rusty and say, "Master, may we show him?"
Yes.
And they will reach up and they will wipe away one of their tears and they will put it to your mouth.
What is this?
Just let it happen. I want to.
I want to know what the hell it's going to do.
Please
You can do it
taste.
to me.
I was just about to say Luna's definitely
Uh,
gonna eat
Give
they'll-
it to her.
Master, may we?
Yes, sure. Give it to her. She'll love it.
Yeah. Give me a fortitude save. Okay, that's good. You feel like you have the sensation, like it's like tasting deep sadness, and for a moment it kind of washes over your body. You feel like an intense swelling of emotion, and you can choose whether or not with that save you want to hold back, but you feel as though you want to cry for all that is and all that will be, but you feel like there is a sense of catharsis that will come. No, is it catharsis? Is that the word I'm looking for? Hold on. God damn it. I hate when I... yeah, you feel like there would be a sense of catharsis if you could manage to let out the tears that this seems to generate in you.
Okay, I don't know why people want that. I mean, I guess it might feel kind of good in the end to cry about all of that. But God, who wants to feel that sad?
Master, we have been told we're not allowed to speak of what our intended purpose is, but we feel like if somebody put it to mind, they would truly understand deeper.
Do we really gotta push them on this?
No, I'm over it. Let's just keep.
So you said they were. Did you say that they were nymphs, or do I? Is that
They are
right?
not nymphs.
Okay.
But they are almost as beautiful as what people like speak of nymphs being. They have this sort of like unnatural beauty that regardless of what you liked about like physicalities in a person, there is something in their form that is appealing to you.
Yeah, nymphs don't have scales, right?
They do not have like this sort of stony
These guys
skin
do.
texture or skin
Yeah.
coloration.
Oh, it's just a stony skin. It's not stony
It's
scales.
it's like a coloration of their skin. Their skin is actually like it has this weird kind of you know that feeling you have when you run your finger across like super smooth but kind of like wet and soft stone. It's got that kind of feeling. Like there's just a slight bit of push to it. Like I'm trying to think of what that rock is called. But it's like the very slightest of like press that you can do, but it's very cool, and there's like a thin layer of moisture that doesn't make your hand wet about it. Higram, they do not have any inherent magic to
tears
them.
themselves. Are the tears magical? Or
Their
like
tears are not magical.
How long do they stay viable?
They will evaporate. not long, maybe a few minutes. Unless they're properly bottled, sealed away.
How do you know? Can you tell me the process in which you bottle them? Just
I don't know.
You're the alchemist. You don't know how to bottle a liquid?
Well, I mean,
We're
listen,
tears.
it's not as easy as it
Weird.
seems.
Well, give me a craft alchemy check to kind of think on it. Yeah, so from that, you would know at the very least that you probably at the moment don't have access to the materials for it. It is very complicated because if these have some sort of like additional property to them, there is and they evaporate as quickly as they spoke of, there's a good chance there's some chemical within it that needs to be kind of sealed within whatever the container is, and it might be a very fine sort of vapor, so it might be able to get out of most caps you would put on it, and it could dilute over time anyway. Like the vapor of it might separate enough that the vapor in the liquid cannot refuse without some sort of chemical process.
You might want to start working towards one of those portable alchemy labs, Rusty.
I'd love it.
So we don't miss out on these tiers next time.
I'm always looking for more magic. All right, let's just press on. Let's just press on.
Yeah.
All right. Like, is this when I'm doing the survival
Yes.
checks, or okay?
And I can do perception for this as well.
Yes. Survival and perception are what I need.
Was this a baby lurker in this area?
No.
Bond's just keeping the nose out.
Because I have the ability to locate creatures now, so.
Oh. What's the range on that?
400 feet plus 40 feet per level, so we're level 7.
And how long does it last?
10 minutes a level, so 70 minutes.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Oh wait, I'm the wrong random encounter table. That would be why. I was like, how's there a nymph? That doesn't make any sense.
No, there's 2 of them. They're with us.
I was hoping they were nymphs so I could ask them what this bag of nymph dew does.
No, we would have been blinded.
Oh, you're right. I still don't know what the stupid bag of nymph dew does.
Poor Santa the Crypt in the Blessed territory.
Yeah. Turn on the light real quick. Sec.
We've been trying to reach you about your skeleton's extended warranty.
I like that one.
Nice.
So yeah, you are making your way with these crying women. As you find yourself happening upon this area, I'm going to move you to a different spot because this isn't exactly the area. I guess it sort of is. You guys are basically coming out of the house that you went into originally. And I think it is, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it is Silvio who spots an unusual growth that has suddenly started to form a little ways in the distance here.
Alright, I'll do the motion to stop and point.
Roll?
Yeah, when you point it out, it is obvious to I guess Higram, you would have also seen it. Oh, and no, Rusty that's a bonus to perception to find traps. So yeah, Rusty can easily spot it. And yeah, there are these kind of long, viney, like kind of almost walking sets of like vines that are trying to kind of hide in this crevice. It looks like there are a pair of them.
There's 2?
there look like there are 2 of them that are there. And they have not spotted you. Let me try to get something for them. I'm gonna use this for now.
Yeah, if I know what knowledge to check, I'd probably do that. Otherwise, I might just shoot him with some
I would
arrows.
do knowledge dungeoneering.
In this case, you know it's a plant, so this would be nature.
Let me see if I have that.
Well, then I will try that anyway.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I am a knowledge nature character. There you go.
Okay. So Silvio, I guess actually both of you will catch it right, because it's 10 plus hit die.
15 if they're rare.
These are not particularly rare.
10 plus CR.
So these are Basinderons. These are hallucinogenic living plants. If you get within a close range of them, they can push upon you powerful hallucinations. And they kind of leave a cloud behind of their toxicity.
Are they the type of plants that can move?
I'll tell you what
They
doesn't
are the
hallucinate.
type of plants that can move.
They aren't, or they are?
They are.
Okay.
But
Oh,
they
and,
are not aware of you quite yet, although, yeah.
Are they particularly immune to like arrows, like a lot of plants? I think.
No, they are not.
All right, I'm blasting them with some
Wait,
arrows.
the
Then
skeleton-
Wait.
Send in the boys.
I'm full
Hold on.
attacking.
Oh yeah, I need to get the other skeletons as well.
I want to cast Holy Ice Weapon,
Okay.
and I want to use my
Yeah, all of you can take one standard action, and then we will roll into combat.
I'm gonna probably drink a thing.
I'll give heroism to Silvio.
Excellent.
I'll drink some bark skin.
Do you need me to click heroism, or do you already know this stuff?
Yeah, I have it on my sheet.
And if you guys want to arrange yourselves in that room, wherever you want to, that little square area there, I would appreciate it.
be.
Remember to click on your character when you roll initiative. I'll add you and update you manually, but going forward, the
Yeah, I
initiative
forgot about
macro is
Yeah.
the best.
Is my cohort here?
No. Hang on, I'll have to go get him as well.
And are there people? Are we gonna physically have to guard the people?
Yes, I will be putting the people on there. You will physically have to care for the people. I wouldn't
Is
give
this
you
like a
some
real
kind of
thing
guard
we're
quest.
seeing? Or is this
No,
like
that
oh,
corpse is still there.
Okay.
It is rotting though and smells really bad.
Maybe I should raise it.
Where did I put that? Do we have that? What map were we on when that happened? I guess you guys wouldn't know.
Map off.
No.
Okay.
Tried.
They've been gone a long time. Let it go, Tom. Let it go.
Never.
There
So I
he
should
is.
have 3 skeletons.
3 skeletons. Wow.
Felix, Blueberry, and Beefy.
You think you're special now, huh?
Yeah, just wait till we have all my followers.
We're gonna have an
out
army
with us.
Your followers are not coming down here with you.
But they're all level 1 and stuff. They can definitely survive.
Go get eaten!
How else are they gonna level up if we don't
Yeah.
put them in combat situations for their own good?
Sorry, just trying to get this together. I did not put the skeletons on my default minis sheet. Let's for now use this as Blueberry. There's 2 blueberries. I don't know which one. One of them you can control, the other one you can't.
I can control the one in the south here.
Okay, good. So I picked the right blueberry. Yep, I did. And let's roll these into initiative. Bloop. And bloop. And they're +1. And we've got to add some ladies to the equation. So for now, I think we'll use these as the ladies.
They're pink.
Yeah, it's not quite the color. Give them the right hit points too. All right. They roll into initiative. If they can do anything. And then Silvio rolling all late to the initiative and shit.
Well, I thought we were doing our actions first, so I didn't roll.
Yeah, I figured we should get it out of the way as well. So yeah, Silvio, go ahead and take your attacks. I guess it's your attack. You get a standard action. We are doing that as the regular surprise round rules here. That will most certainly hit. Yeah, and you'll cut loose a piece of the leg from the vine. Astrum.
So I'm now having to cast Heroism, or has that already been cast?
You would now be casting Heroism.
Okay. So I cast Heroism. Am I able to command my undead now or no?
Yeah, you are able to command your undead. They will be able to take a standard action.
Alright, I will tell them to move in.
Alright.
So standard action is just a movement here.
Yep. Well, you are doing that, Joth.
Yep.
I guess we can not block the way through those.
Yeah, he'll rage for anyone who wants to grab that.
Alright.
So John, since you weren't here, this is the rage power that people get when they're raging.
Can my undead rage?
I don't know.
I don't think so,
If it's
because
a
I
morale
think...
bonus, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for simplicity, we'll say they can't do it. I don't think I would want to do this because...
You can't cast spells?
Yeah. And I think it lowers the AC and stuff. Okay, good to know that.
Yeah, -1.
Alright, Higram.
Alright, Savon's gonna move up here. He's gonna ready to attack if they come with... Actually, we're gonna...
Well, you can't move and ready. You only get a standard this round. Because it's a surprise round.
Okay. So... I can't see him. He's just gonna use his, he's just gonna use his standard to move. And then I'm gonna cast a spell I already cast. Holy Ice Weapon.
No problem.
Did it look like the nymphs raged or the
No. They
blades
cried.
raged?
Yeah, they cried with fury.
They don't do anything this round. Luna.
I'll just give Fortune to Sylvia.
Okay. Doesn't do anything. Rusty.
I guess I will.
Oh, I didn't use my. I didn't pick up my.
I'm just gonna stay back and guard them. I'm just
Okay.
gonna make sure that nothing happens to them.
Alright, full combat order. Sylvia.
All right. Yep. So, I'm going to flurry. So 3 attacks. The first one, I have the reroll from the fortune.
Yep.
So that is this one.
That will hit.
All right.
Oof. Another
attack
piece of the
number-
other leg comes off now.
Nice. Attack number 2. Looks
No.
like that one might be a miss. And
you have what is essential here. Go ahead.
And attack number 3.
No, that will miss as well.
They haven't acted yet.
They have not, but it is not that bad, considering they do have some cover around that wall.
I ignore all concealment.
Cover.
Except for full.
Cover, not concealment.
Is there actually a difference?
Yes. Cover is provided by physical things. Concealment is like something is making it harder to see. Is making it like harder to see them, but doesn't impede the movement of something through them. So like cover is a physical thing.
Magical to like blur and that kind of stuff. It gives concealment.
Concealment is about what the eyes see. Cover is about what's physically there. Astrum.
Does Felix have a line? Like, is there any cover from this shot? Or...
there's going to be a little bit of cover because Felix does not have precise shot as well. But there's Higram and Pavan right there.
Okay, so yeah, he has 15, so you can move another 10 feet to here.
That would give him both of them have a slight bit of cover, so it would be a +2.
Alrighty.
Because you don't have the direct diagonal.
That's against touch.
That is a touch hit. And you burn away a little bit of the leaves from it, or a little bit of the vinage from it.
Blueberry's going in for some movement and an attack. That's the first one.
The first one will hit.
And then
cut another piece off of this thing.
Beefy Boy is gonna move up and go for a claw.
Yep.
Get him, boys!
Beef it up.
You are tearing up the vines. So that shut down years ago. Joth.
Alright, he's gonna...
I guess, wait, hold on. Astrum, did you have an action?
Nah, I'm
Okay.
just cheering on my undead.
Go ahead,
Be
Joth.
useful for once.
Yeah, Josh double moved and continues to rage.
Higgs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of my spells or anything. I'm just gonna try to attack him. I'm gonna throw my
Yep. That will most certainly hit. Oh, yeah. And that will take one of these plants to the state of, like, kind of wobbling pretty badly. Lots of pieces of the vines have, like, spread all over everywhere.
Then, I guess we'll actually just back up. Actually, no, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
And then, Pavan will just ready in action if something comes within range, he'll attack it.
Okay. They will do nothing. The first of these plants is going to need everybody within 20 feet. That's not it. Everybody within 20 feet. So that's all of, I guess the undead, not, but Joth and Higram and Pavan need to give me a fortitude save.
Yeah, I assumed it would be 15 feet. That's why I stay where I was. Got him. I'm fine, probably.
Yeah, you are both fine. Very sad news for me.
Nope.
And with that, the plant will collapse to the ground in a pile of its, like, vapor.
Pavan rolled 11. I don't know if that...
Ooh. Yeah, roll me a d6. Pavan is, like, pawing at their claws, like, trying to get something off of them as quickly as they can. They cannot do anything on their next action. That's going to take us to Luna.
I'll throw a fortune out on Higram.
Okay.
And cackle to extend.
The other one, he's going to try to attack this undead that's here.
Good luck. He's the beefy boy.
They don't need luck, they got skill. Watch this. 16 to hit.
No.
Oh,
Unless it's touch.
it's not touch.
It's close to touch.
Rusty, you want to get in there and get high?
Want to get high? No, I want to take a. Is there like a defensive position?
Yeah, you can be defensive.
I'll just stay being defensive near these people that I need to live.
All right, Silvio.
Yeah, I'll full attack. Fortune for this first one here.
Yeah, that will hit, even with the bonus. Good hit.
Attack number 2.
Taking him down from the legs. That will come up short.
And attack number 3.
Also short.
Alright.
Astrum.
Yeah, throwing in the acid splash is probably miss.
That does miss.
And then these skelly boys are gonna 5-foot step over and make their full attack.
Yep.
So 2 claws from BP.
Yep, both hit.
Blueberry takes a full attack.
Ooh. 1 hit.
And that's it.
Joth.
He is way too slow with his 20 feet. I don't think he can reach there yet. Yeah, so he'll double move.
Okay.
And he's continuing to raid.
Man, there's gonna be so much shit talking about Joth at the end of this combat. Higram.
I can't see from here. So Pavan can't take an attack action, but can he move?
Pavan can't do anything. Pavan is like trying to get something off of his claws.
All right, so I'm gonna hop down, and then I'm gonna move to where I can at least
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Do I have a better chance of hitting him from here, or it doesn't matter? He's gonna have full covered no matter where I go.
If you're next to him, obviously, if you're in melee, you won't have cover, but if there's an enemy between you and the target, and you don't have precise shot, well, if there's an enemy between you and the target, or there's an enemy adjacent to the enemy, they get cover from or an ally, if there's anything in melee with the other thing, they get cover from your attacks, if you
Okay.
don't have precise shot.
Well, I only have 20 feet of movement on my feet, so I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna throw it and try to hit him with it.
All right.
Ugh.
Don't botch. That's not a botch,
Whoa.
that's a hit.
I think of fortune though, you can re-roll for a credit.
Oh yeah, let's see if it's good.
All right. Still a solid hit. Let's get another round of hallucinogenic gas.
Oh, I did go
Fort
closer
saves.
to the gas,
Yep.
didn't I? Jesus. Not too bright there. Not too bright.
Fort saves, please.
Oh, nice. Now this one's further away, so Pavan doesn't have to.
Yes, Pavan will not have to in this one. So Joth will fail. Roll me a d6 for Joth. Whoops.
Oh.
What?
Wrong
What?
d6. He used the hot rolls.
What the hell?
If you go up to like the little dice icon on the thing, you can mouse over it and you can roll like a specific number of dice. But there's also you can bump the fudge button.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, a 5. Joth thinks that he is shrunk into a little thing, and he is like trying to hide behind the skeleton's legs, but he's like still full size, doing like this.
Uh-oh.
What is that fool doing to my skeleton?
I told you.
Luna.
Oh my god, I don't even know what to do.
Give me guidance, woman.
What? Why
Oh.
do you need guidance?
I don't know, just make you
Oh,
feel useful.
Silvio's the one to help him.
Yeah, sure, Silvio.
I guess I'll do Sylvia guidance right now because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Oh shit.
Is
Guidance
that
is
range?
stuff.
Oh yeah, you're next to him. I keep forgetting he's the range character. It's Joff that's the non-range character.
Yeah.
Do competence bonuses stack or no?
Competence bonuses do not stack.
Double guidance.
All right, Rusty.
And I'm cackling too.
Yep.
I'm still just maintaining a defensive position
Yep.
near them.
Silvio.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my flurry with the fortune for my first attack.
Yeah.
Here.
That's a hit.
Oh,
All right.
Number.
yeah.
This thing goes down. So now I have a question for you.
Oh, no.
Joth is acting like a cowardly little bitch. You just gonna let him like be a little bitch over there? Huh?
Let my skeleton strike him for being a fool.
No, I'll go over and strike him.
Okay.
You're gonna go over? You don't want to take a shot? And claim, oops. I guess you wouldn't even have to claim oops.
He wouldn't even know it was you that shot him. He's so busy hiding behind the fucking skeleton.
Yeah, I don't want him to think that this is an accident.
Okay, got it. Alright, so I will take us out of combat.
I'll recall my skeleton.
What are you doing? Did you pee yourself again? Are we gonna have to get you a diaper? I say as
I don't know what
punch you.
what I was fucking doing, man. I was
Uh,
I was like trying to fight this thing, and then all of a sudden, like, I got
Yeah,
super small.
what is my monk fist damage at now? Okay, it's a 1d8. So
I'm already in action to attack him if he tries to fight back.
Okay.
and
I'm just gonna make sure. I just don't care, and I don't care. I care about keeping those people alive.
Yeah. You can like just easily clock him. He doesn't even.
it's gonna be subdual, but
Yeah, he doesn't bother to move when you take the swing. Like he wouldn't dare. But he takes the hit and he's like, "Man, fuck you! I was a fucking tiny thing. You watched me get shrunk.
No, you were hiding behind the skeleton.
I was fucking 1 foot tall. What was I gonna do?
No, you were not.
I was, man. You didn't see it.
I was right there. I saw it. You started standing behind the skeleton.
Yeah, because I was 1 foot tall, right?
No!
Man.
I think you only thought you was 1 foot tall. I think it was the plants.
The plants didn't affect me at all. They did.
It seemed like they
Yeah,
like to come on, so who knows?
Plants didn't do
You
nothing
stepped
to
on
me
something.
either, so.
Well, when I stepped in something, was cleaning his claws.
Listen, well, I did like a check on these. Like, I
Yeah,
know that
you
they're
know that they can
hallucinating.
cause.
Okay, so
hallucinations.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the plants caused him to hallucinate. Cut him a little slack.
Oh.
Hey, no. I don't need the bitch man over here trying to stick up for me.
Get the. Do you want anyone on your side?
What did we
literally
learn?
the only one in your corner, and now you're. What the fuck, man?
You
What did
chose
we
this
learn,
guy to
Russ?
replace me? That's useless.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
because I can fight. What did you even do? You just stood back there and yelled at some bones. Is that what you do? You romance the bones?
I
You
will
like
kill
That's
you
my
right
job.
now.
you walked up and then hid behind a skeleton. Have you fought at all since we met you? What are you talking about?
Silvio, rein in your man before I kill him. And raise him as a more obedient soldier.
He does cast spells. Oh, but you have to raise them right away. That's no fun.
Listen, I don't got time for this. I gotta get these people up to the surface. That's like. I don't want anything else to like happen.
Yeah, I remember. Look, I'll prove next fight how valuable I am.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Exactly.
Any loot fall out of these trees?
These are unfortunately not loot trees. They do not have any
Hey,
loot.
I have it on good authority that money does grow on trees.
No.
Bad jokes are bad. I'm sorry.
Alright. All of you can continue your travels.
Alright.
Perception.
Yep,
Yeah.
and survival.
Well, I can only do one of these things. Not well. Well,
Oh, I accidentally
well
had
as him.
heroism on him. So I think those
fine.
are probably lower.
That's fine. I don't think it's a big deal.
Pavon's gonna sniff around.
Yep.
Heroism gives you bonus to skill checks too. Or...
I don't know. I just clicked the buff and I saw that there was the little lightning bolts indicating that they were modified in some way.
Yeah, it gives it to skill checks as well. I didn't realize. Saves, attack rolls, and skill checks.
Yeah, so Rusty, you will manage to catch a sight of something.
I had a 36 perception, so I saw it too, I think.
Oh, sorry, Tom. Heroism is 10 minutes a level, so last 70 minutes, so you should still have that.
Oh, okay, nice. So there we go.
Technically, rules is written, you can't perceive it. Even with your 36. Unless you can somehow perceive magical traps.
Oh.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Rusty, you will identify something that is almost unseen by everybody else. Almost entirely unseen by everyone else.
Good. I'm glad I saw it. All right. I am ready to. I'm getting ready to disarm it.
All right.
If anyone wants to do anything beforehand.
Oh,
There you go, buddy. Good luck.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, thank you. All right, disable device.
Wait, hold on. I feel bad. You are technically... You bought me some stuff here. Have some heroism.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. What does this do?
+2 morale checks on... Morale bonus on skill checks.
Yeah, so this will be at a +3 total.
All right, so.
And that lasts for 70 minutes. So you have...
Jesus. Damn! Yeah, I was hoping I would actually finally get you with this, but unfortunately, you will, like, very easily kind of casually stroll over there with all this magical bonuses, with all of your skill, and just, like, walk over and kind of move your hands in a specific way that you're pretty sure will, like, cause the trap to falsely trigger against nothing. And you watch as a pair of, like, green acid arrows spray out and slam against a nearby wall.
That's how you do it.
Very nice. Yeah, so just remember you have a +2 to attack rolls.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to put that in temporarily, but
It's not a big deal. We can just remember it as we
remember
go.
it.
I can
It's a
build a
simple thing.
heroism buff for you at some point.
Well, I have it, so you can just copy it off mine. And
Oh yeah, that's a
paste it
good
in.
point. Give me a sec. I will throw that on real quick.
Can you copy his rage buff and copy it into Pavon?
Yeah,
yeah.
so he doesn't have a rage buff yet. I forgot to write it in the thing for Steve to
Oh.
make the.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd done it.
No.
Just keep in mind, I don't know what bonuses Tom's dude is giving you, but this is morale bonus, so I don't know if it will stack with anything.
The morale bonus is to strength, so it does stack with the attack
Okay.
bonus.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting, because it's giving you the strength and
Yep.
not just your thing. That's cool.
Can you toss your buff into the chat again, Tom?
The rage
Yeah.
or the rage power. Or...
Yeah, the rage. No, the rage. The plus the strength and stuff.
Okay, so now you got heroism. We'll turn it on for you there. Nope.
I love it.
All right, and let's have the party continue.
All right, more perceptioning.
More perceptioning, more survivaling.
Wait, when you rage, you actually can't cast spells? Is that a thing?
Yes. Because it requires concentration.
Okay.
But if it doesn't require concentration, maybe.
Well, it depends on the rage. Like some rages say you can't cast spells. Period. I
Yeah,
think?
this one does not say you can't cast spells. Just
Oh,
that you can't use intelligent abilities and concentrate. I think is what it said.
Oh, so any spell that requires concentration I probably couldn't do?
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Because I just noticed it says +3 morale bonus on will saving throws. I might want that. When you throw that up, I might want to just...
Allies
What?
other than the Skald cannot use any charisma, dexterity, or intelligence-based skills, or any ability that requires patience or concentration.
So does that just mean spellcasting?
I would say that means spellcasting. I would mean that
Okay.
that is it's impossible to take like your time casting the spells.
What if I have quicken spell? No. Okay.
Actually, I would say that if you had quicken spell, that yes, it would get past that.
Okay, so yeah, perception and survival.
Yep. Yeah, these are some good travels.
Like with a 37, I should find a shortcut.
Actually, that is what a high enough roll will get you.
Yes.
You will find a way up an extra floor much faster. Especially combined with that perception roll. You realize you've done this a few times, and it finally clicks in you as you're like thinking it through your head. If we cut through this way, we should be able to get over there. But going up unknown trails results in unknown problems. And since only one of you can detect magical traps, I need to know who was at the front of the party? I believe it was Rusty, correct?
I mean, I
usually
probably
am
am just to check for traps.
All right, let me have both of you roll a d20, and low roll is going to get hit by this trap.
Oh, I didn't perceive it.
You did not. You rolled too low, and it is a magic trap.
That was close.
All right, this one's for Higram, because it is going to be at body level.
Type of saving.
Give me a reflex save. Oh, actually, this one affects both of you, so I actually need a reflex save from both of you and
Oh,
Pavan.
okay.
I forgot which one this was. I just knew it was magical. Wow, that is really good. Both of you are going to take half. All three of you are going to take half of 4 points of damage as some fire shoots out of the wall in a spray at all of
Pavan
you.
actually has.
For some reason, I thought I didn't.
Evasion.
I'm confused.
Oh yeah, so Pavan takes no damage.
I think 4 damage.
I think I only take the 2 or 4. I can't remember.
You'll take 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you have evasion. I don't think
That's what I was looking. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
But the shortcut will take quite a bit off of this, so I just need one more check.
Yeah.
You guys will... You guys will encounter somebody waiting for you as you head towards the exit. There is a young, bloodied woman who is kind of waiting near the near where you know the exit to be, and she looks at the 5 of you, or I guess 6, 7, 8 of you. You are not my party. Did you see them?
I want to gauge if this is a trap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a gauge check.
I like that idea as well.
I'm going to detect magic.
There is no magic here.
No magic gear. What a pathetic trail adventure.
Yeah, so you are gauging, and they seem to be like on the up and up. They are like expressing sincere concern that their party is missing.
What is she wearing?
She is wearing what looks kind of like tattered robes, and you can see like there's like a spell component pouch, but there's like a hole in the bottom of it.
Yeah, seems legit, guys.
Best we can help you with is escorting you up to the surface.
I think this might be one of the people we were looking for, maybe? What did your party consist of?
My party had my friend Frank. He was a really big guy, carried a really big sword. There was Lenny. Lenny had a dagger, was very sneaky type. And then there was James. And James was supposed to be our healer, but he got very injured when we had to run. Unfortunately, we were attacked by a lurker. We barely managed to make it. I barely managed to make it here. I'm pretty sure the rest of them are dead.
If you can show us back to where that was, we can try to save the rest of your people.
We really should just be. My character's only concerned about getting to the surface.
Yeah, let's deliver these people, then we can come back.
I could take you there.
Yeah, we'll bring you. You can bring us. We'll just have to drop these people off.
This is our loot bag! This is our loot!
Yeah.
Listen, do you have a cursed thing on your wrist? No, you don't.
Well, you all can.
Exactly.
You all can take whatever you're doing. Perhaps this big strong animal and the man riding upon it can guide me back to my party. I know where they are. It won't take long.
That seems sketchy.
That sounds super sketch.
Now I really want to do this.
I really, really don't want to do it. I really want to get to the surface.
How far are they?
How far are we from the surface? Like, what level are we on?
You are literally like not but a few, probably 1,000 feet from the surface.
But these people could die waiting for us, which I don't care, but I want her to think that I care.
How far away are these people?
I'm just wondering if Rusty could take these two, but if they die, we're...
I remember running for about an hour or so.
That's not much of a detour, Rusty.
Yeah, 1 hour.
How much is an hour gonna tax me mentally? Or is it just
It's not. It has to be more than 24 hours.
Yeah, it'll be 2 hours out of your 24, so...
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So it's not like much of a distraction.
No, not at all.
Okay, but we really have to make sure that these people are safe.
I will ensure they are perfectly.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah. The party can gradually guide this person back to...
As we start traveling, I'm going to cast Perceive Tools.
Sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm keeping a watch out while we go, so I'll throw down my perception. Heroism's probably gone by now, right? I don't know how.
Yeah, heroism is gone. It's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah, because I was thinking we had made a few rolls with it, so I probably didn't have it anymore. Perception.
Yeah, your perceptions will guide you well, as they do guide you straight to what they say.
As we're walking out, I whisper to this tattered woman, I say, "This is a trap, I'll kill you first."
She kind of like chuckles a bit uncomfortably. Well, I did tell you there's danger.
I just mean if you're part of it. But you're not, right? Right?
No. Why would I be?
This is a dangerous place, you never know. Shape changers.
She will guide you to this this large door here. Within there, that's where we fought the lurker.
Oh, Rusty.
Lurkers? I forget. I mean, I'll check the door for traps, but
Yeah.
I think we killed one before, but we do want to keep an eye out on the ceiling.
And we want to keep an eye out for the baby lurkers that we want to collect.
Yeah. So, who is going in first?
Well, before we even go in, I'm actually going to do some pre-buffing since we have the time now.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're confident that there's danger on the other side, I'll throw up some heroism for
Yeah, I want it. Did we remember like if lurkers had any particular resistance against the arrows? Or is that something we need to roll?
So no, I give you some of it. So they are resistant to piercing and slashing, as well as cold and fire. You do know that.
They're resistant to cold.
Yes.
That's
so
important.
yeah, Joth is casting a spell for me.
Actually, I'm still gonna cast it for the.
Oh shit! I forgot I didn't put the spells in. But yeah, I mean, Clarence, can you link the versatile weapon for me?
Huh?
I'll pull it up. It's versatile weapon. I think just changes what your type is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
The one Clarence uses.
I have it under martial flexibility.
Higrum.
It's fine.
Do I
You're
have
good.
I think.
I never
Higrum-
type it in either. I'm great at.
It's
at
fine.
it.
I know what it does.
Yeah.
Who wants the other heroism, Rusty or Higrum? Rusty seems to be more
You
worried.
can give it
about
to
your-
Rusty if
Well, he
he's gonna
seems
come
more
in.
worried about his ladies over here than getting in the.
Oh yeah, you can. Well, yeah. I'll
I mean,
will
I'll
always take
join
a
the
better
fight if I
chance
need
of
to join
hitting.
the fight.
Yeah, you chill back. I'll give this to Higrum here.
And I'm also going to activate dedicated adversary, and the versatility as well.
I just drank a bunch of like defensive extracts of various kinds.
I'm using 2 of my martial flexibilities.
I can send in one of my skeletons in first if any of you are afraid of what's in the other side.
Also, Steve, if you want to copy the, I made a rage stain on Pavan. If you want to copy that for anybody else, the HP at the bottom is specifically because the +3 con gives him 2 per level.
Okay.
So that might want to take off. We have dedicated adversary. We have
I'll make sure
the
that's
ice weapon, but
correct.
not to damage. So I'm not even gonna click that one. And then divine favor again.
I didn't know
Someone make
doing
my
them
weapons
as individual lines worked as well.
Wait, what? Oh, that's all. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, as I've been making them, I've been testing them to make sure everything actually works. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to.
You have to, because sometimes it
Yeah.
looks like it should work, and it's not actually working.
Yep.
All right, well, why don't we do this? Before we investigate this room, let's take a short break, and when we come
good.
back, we'll see what's on the other side of the doors.
Hopefully it's not an entire ambush.
Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes.
And we're back.
No, you could do better.
So, the party has prepared several buffs, changes, etc. Are they ready? Who is ready to proceed, and in what order?
Is the door open?
The door is closed.
So we're gonna look for traps.
Yep. You can do that. Who's checking for traps?
I am.
I detect magic for magical traps.
Yep, there is no magic on the door.
Alright, if you guys say it,
And it
Josh
is
will
not
open it up
trapped.
because he has impatient. So
Okay.
he'll definitely open it.
Yeah, so as soon as the words "there's no traps" are spoken, I'm gonna put people in locations they probably would be then for their perceptions. He'll like kind of push Rusty out of the way and open up the door and step through. Inside the room is like dark, very, very, very dark. Almost darker than the room should be, considering do one of you have a light source?
I cast light as we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
hold
Josh also casts light on himself.
Okay. So yeah, so it is still super dark in here, even with the light cast. Very almost dim lighting as you move through here. Be careful. I'd like to be able to help, but I don't have. And she gestures to her like component pouch.
What kind of spells can you cast?
Well, normally I would have some acid arrows, and I would have the ability to make myself harder to hit.
What do you need for acid arrows?
I always forget what the component is for acid arrow. One sec.
A vial of acid and an
I
arrow.
thought it actually was like, yeah, it's some stomach acid and a leaf and a dart.
I probably don't have any of those because I'm a divine caster.
Yeah, it's
so,
fine. We don't need to share this experience with her. She can sit this one out and watch.
I don't think that's going to be a problem at all.
Yeah, so Joth goes in and he's like, I don't see anything. There's nothing fucking in here. What are we even doing here?
I'm going to follow him in as he goes and starts being crazy.
Yeah. We're wasting our goddamn time, guys.
Yeah, let's
Running us down wild goose chases.
let's all start moving in.
Yeah, as you guys move past the doorway, you can give me a perception. Oh, Astra moved past the doorway, though?
Yep. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. There you are. Yeah. Ashram and Rusty, I think you are going to see it. Let me double check here. Yeah, you will make out a figure hanging down from the ceiling. It is very difficult to see, but it is most certainly there. Oops, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong stat sheet.
Well, Rusty's still on the inside.
Sure that's
compared to the
accurate.
ladies. So.
Oh, right. So that Rusty would not see it. So Astra... Oh, yeah, that was from the trap finding. So Astrum, you would just barely manage to make this out. You can see that there is a dark and shadowy figure that is hanging upon the ceiling that has most certainly seen you and is very clearly waiting for you to come into to its reach. And you notice that Joth is like right at the edge of its reach.
All right, Joth, it is. I don't know if you can see that thing above you, but if you move any forward, you're gonna get grabbed by it. These are lurkers, right?
And as you will say that, a talon will outstretch and it will like go to slam into Joth, and I will need everyone to roll me initiative.
Whoa, what do I roll here? A 2?
2.
Damn it! I did it again. I'll just click it and I can just
Okay.
from that. But I think I have the wrong token. This showing me with 2 health.
Accurate.
Out of 70 for some reason. You can just update it. I think I just copied it from another screen.
Oh, okay.
That I need that and that just in case. Ooh.
Yeah, with our perception, did we see any people in here? Or
it's super dark, so no, you didn't see any. You don't see any like living, moving people in here. Let's get some combat music. So it will go first, and it will reach out to slam into Joth. Let's do these rolls right here live.
Let's do it live.
Oh,
That's 20.
shit. 29 to hit Joth.
Yeah, that hits.
Now, do we know if
29 points of damage.
Let's see if he's down.
It's funny because even if this cohort dies, it's not like it's a problem for you.
do we remember it having multiple attacks per round?
It does not have... No, you were only being attacked by it once, but you do know that it can grab things.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, he's at 5, so he's still up.
Okay. And it will attempt to grapple him.
Jesus.
I believe he's
roll.
substantially grappled.
Let's see. 16 CMD.
Barely.
Close.
Barely got him.
He cannot speak any further or cast spells with verbal components. As like this like tentacle tail kind of like lashes out, wraps around his like face and kind of lifts him up by the head, and is crushing his head.
Now, I was the one who got grappled before, but does he still have reach while he's grappling and wrapped up on somebody?
No, he's like got the thing in his only means of attacking.
Okay.
That'll take us to Luna.
I know we knowledge checked these before. I just don't remember personally. Were they immune to mind affecting?
These are. 1 sec. Let me double check.
While you're looking if they're immune to negative energy, if you know that or not.
They are not immune to negative energy.
Excellent.
That one I do know. They are not immune to mind affecting.
Okay. I am going to throw out a evil eye on it.
Okay.
I'm going to be targeting its saves for this first one.
All right.
Okay, come here, evil eye, stupid thing.
1 sec here.
Oh, if you make it easy to hit, though,
Yeah,
I think
we'll,
me and Silvio are about to go in on it.
we'll get there, but I'm also hoping I can misfortune it, so...
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
DC
Let's see.
is not
Evil
correct.
Eye. I assumed as much. It's because it's the macro on the thing that I've not updated.
Yeah. There's the correct DC.
What's that?
19.
26.
Well, still one round.
Yep.
Oh wait, I actually have to get farther forward to be able to do this. Hold on. I need to move up to there. I think that's... Yeah.
Yeah. Pegram.
Pounce.
All right.
Bites and claws and attacks and all
Yep.
the things. So Bomb's gonna attack first. Ooh.
That will miss.
You have heroism.
Oh, actually, that will hit. That will hit.
Oh, because he's technically grappled.
Yes.
And claw.
That will
Oh,
miss.
Come on, he's not. Heroism.
That will hit.
Well, this is Pavan, not me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Alright, so fight.
Yeah, bite hits.
The damage happen? Oh, there it goes. The first one, not the second one.
Why is the
One
damage
damage.
keep rolling wrong?
I have good.
It keeps
Oh, that's right, I
rolling
don't
with a
think we ever fixed
-1.
it. I don't think we ever fixed it.
Fuck. Yeah, just roll D8 plus whatever.
8 plus 8. And remember, this is piercing, and the next one is going to be slash.
Okay.
And this is 1d6. Oh, but I'm going to click it anyway for the chance to grapple. I doubt it would work. But
Yeah.
it didn't even show the grapple.
No.
1 damage.
We did. Alright, and then I'm going to attack him with the glaive.
Oh.
That will hit.
Oh, +2 from the heroism.
Yep.
I'm gonna carve him on the
Nice. And you have weapon versatility, right?
I do.
Okay. Rusty.
Yeah, I ain't getting nowhere near this thing.
Okay. Joth.
Escape artist. I guess.
Yeah, if he's got it, go for it.
Get out of the grapple, you useless boy.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have it. Like, you don't.
Then the other option is
Escape
CMB.
artist, right?
CMB is the other option.
That was your best option.
Yeah, whichever is the higher.
Okay, yeah, CMB is higher.
Okay.
So there you go, CMB.
Nope.
No.
Ooh, close.
Super stuck. Yeah, these two, that one's gonna do nothing. Astrum.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit closer to get within 45 feet. And I'm gonna spit at him.
All right, you spit that venom like you're in a rat
20
battle.
against his touch. Wait, is it touch? I don't know.
Range touch.
Range touch. Yeah, it's range touch.
That will hit.
He needs to make a fort save for the venom, I think. If it hits, it causes blindness for 1 round, and then he must also make a save against the poison unless he's immune to poison for black adder venom.
Okay.
Man, I've never seen this go.
That will fail.
Black adder venom.
He's blinded for one round. and-
He needs to take 1d2 con damage on a fail.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so it will roll me 1d2.
2 con damage.
All right, it will
And he's
lose some
blinded.
HP.
Spit in his face.
That's fine. It doesn't need to be able to see to keep squeezing Joth's head off.
True. And then
Silvio.
this guy will just flow
Oh, yeah.
around, move, and then I'm keeping the other skeletons guarding the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will spend a key point to get an extra attack on my flurry. I'm also going to perfect shot the first one.
Okay.
And that will be okay. Yeah, so flurry, deadly aim. So this is the perfect shot one.
That will hit.
And don't forget, I do have the versatile weapons, so
Yep.
all of them are.
All the damage will be at full.
Yep. So that was the first of the 4 attacks.
Yep.
Attack number 2.
That will miss.
Attack number 3.
That'll miss.
Attack number 4.
That will hit. Ouch.
All right, nice. And I'm done.
All right. This thing will come over and will try to assist you, Silvio. Can I get a perception?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to know if a 22 hits your AC, your touch AC.
For Silvio, yeah.
Okay, give me a fort save. Yeah, so you notice that they reach out and say, like, I'm gonna give you a special potion that I have that'll make it easier for you to hit.
This is the slaves or the spellcaster?
This is the spellcaster.
Okay.
Oh shit. This bitch.
I knew it.
And they are going
I don't know
to...
what's happening. So.
There's the one... Damn it, I thought these were sorted better.
Oh, what did she say she was doing?
She's giving you a special potion that will make you feel better. Like, it's like a balm that she's gonna rub on.
Okay.
But your save is just a slight failure. You are going to take 1 point of strength damage. But you can smell that this doesn't smell like any sort of like potion you've ever seen, and you can feel your strength slowly fade as she like runs her hand across your back. The lurker will go. It is evil-eyed, but it will continue its crushing assault. Or no, it's misfortune, right? No, it's evil-eyed.
Evil-eyed minus saves.
Okay.
I haven't done this version yet.
Yeah, so it will try to crush the rest of Joth's pathetic head. No, this is a CMB to deal damage. What is this? 35.
Yep.
I'm gonna just roll both sets of the damage together because it also has constrict.
A -4 doesn't do anything with that, right?
I would not change the hit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For 49.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was at 5. So.
Oh.
Dead.
Yeah. Well, there's more where he came from.
That's why vile leadership in an evil party is best.
Luna.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Well, I'm gonna cackle to keep the evil eye going, and then I'm gonna try to misfortunate this turn.
Okay.
So that is correct DC, and it has a -4. Feeling it's probably still gonna pass, but ooh,
No, it fails.
nice. Cool. All right. That is everything for me.
Hagram.
I'm gonna hope we can kill this thing before it crushes my fucking skull.
Yup.
Yes. It's
That'll hit. Yeah, those two will hit.
Just for the grapple on. I don't know. Well, it didn't even flash, so fuck it. I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah.
My flash. What's this happen? Okay. The bite hit.
No, the claws hit. The bites did
Oh,
not hit.
So two claws?
2 claws, yeah.
I'm gonna attack it.
Don't you have rake as well?
I do.
Because I thought it. No, rake is.
Oh, that would have
rake is
been on the
grapple.
last round.
Rake is when you grapple and you hold a grapple. That's what it was.
It also would have raked when I count 2 last round though.
Yeah, that is true.
So would that have been attack? Or just the damage?
God damn it.
I think Rake's automatic. Or I'm thinking of Rend. I don't know.
Rend is what you're thinking of, I think. Rake is an extra attack, if I remember correctly.
Find out. When a
Yeah,
creature
it's
makes
the
a
roll for
special
Rake.
attack as part of a charge, it can make a full attack, including Rake attacks.
Oh.
The creature also has the Rake ability.
So it will be attack. Not
Yeah, you make an additional attack then. An additional claw attack, basically. Yep, that's another hit.
Oh, I gotta roll it.
Yeah.
I forgot. That was dumb.
No, I wish I could figure out what's up with the stat thing, because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Now I'm gonna hit him with my.
Yep, that'll hit as well.
No, this is blunt damage.
Yep. It's in bad shape.
And then I'm gonna cry softly. Finish it! Finish it!
Rusty.
Yeah, I'm good over here.
Wait, you know that this. Oh, you don't. So Silvio.
Well, I
Silvio,
mean,
did you
Silvio
play
must
this?
have yelled in pain or something, right?
No, Silvio is gonna take care of.
Yeah, Silvio can handle his own problems and intends to, I'm sure.
But
No,
you might-
so
Yeah, so-
well, so
You might
Silvio's
need your
gonna.
turn to kill this lurker.
Yeah,
though.
no.
Yeah.
So the plan for Silvio right here is that he's gonna kill this thing, and then he's gonna challenge this girl and take her ear.
Okay, so you don't let us know that she's hurt you at all?
Nope.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
well, we can take Joth out of the team. So there's something important. Well, I guess this thing is blinded for 1 round, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, the blind ends on my turn, I
Okay.
guess.
So Astrum.
And then it has to save against the poison on my turn, I guess?
Yeah.
So fort save
Yep.
against the
Plus
poison.
7. Damn!
That's another 2 con damage.
And this
Yeah.
thing will drop out of the sky.
Is it unconscious or dead?
No, it's unknown. It's just laying on the ground. You'd have to check it.
Because I was just thinking this could be our payback. Like, here you go. It's an adult. Sorry.
Yeah, but he specifically said he wanted a baby.
Yeah.
So
but
do
this
you
will
say
take us
no
out of
to
combat.
spare it? Because I'm gonna
No, we can
tell my
kill it.
skeleton to stab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You can
Shit
kill
out
it
of
off.
100
fuck these.
I'm evil.
You guys did it!
100%
Thank
for killing
you!
everything.
No,
Thank you.
I'm issuing
your
the
party
official
members?
challenge. All of you stay out of this. She has betrayed us.
What are you talking about? I did no such thing. I tried to heal him.
All right. So knowledge,
I tried to help him.
religion to do an accurate challenge.
Yes.
I'm going to perception because we didn't find any corpses. I'm just keeping an eye out for when the rest of her party comes.
Okay.
I also want Pavan to use his sense ability to try to sniff out where they are.
Yes, you will. So you will issue the challenge to her, and she will look at you, and she will say, "Fine, I'll take your challenge, if this is how it's going to be." Yeah, and I need the 2 of you to roll initiative off against each other. Ooh, you did much better, even with the bonus that they have. So yeah, you issue the challenge, and you have first order of action.
Yeah, I'll I'll spend another key point to get the extra attack on my flurry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So with my knowledge religion, like I can just straight up attack her like it's a challenge, right?
Yeah, she's accepted the challenge. She has accepted that death is what will come to her at the end of this.
Okay.
Which seems really odd to you. That will miss.
You said she was in tattered nothing.
Yes, she is. She appears to be in tattered nothings. That will hit.
Yeah, she's a spellcaster. I'm sure she has plenty of.
I did detect magic at her.
Look at you. Yeah, that is some good damage.
Well, yeah, I mean, also if her god is like a rival of like Lars, then. Like,
How long does versatile weapon work for?
Let me pull up that spell.
I don't think it's not rounds, right? That's all that matters. If it's more than
it's a minute 11.
Oh yeah, you're fine then.
5 minutes.
Okay.
Wherever.
Take your next attack.
Did that confirm?
It does confirm.
Well,
They go the fuck down. And as they go down, their body transforms into a faceless shape as you basically blow off the right arm of their body. And this faceless stalker lays on the ground before you.
It's faceless, but does it have an ear that I can acquire for my challenge?
It does have an ear.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my survival to properly collect this ear.
Yep. Trophy taken.
All right. Add it to my belt. Or, well, I will later.
It significantly failed to identify just how strong all of you were and thought you were all going to die to the lurker.
What was this thing called? Faceless?
Faceless stalker.
Jeez.
Added it into my description of string of years.
Do I sniff out like the party that was down here?
There's no party down here. This was a trap. They clearly found a lurker and then lured you to where the lurker was, expecting that you were going to die and they were going to collect like whatever remains they could from you after the lurker ate you.
Well, it described the party we were looking for, though. So
it described a party that it made up.
Them?
It described a party that it made up.
Oh, okay. It just gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought the party ran into the faceless stalker, and the faceless stalker was like, "Nah, I'm not messing with them. Too many."
Is that weakling Joth alive?
He is not. There's like nothing left of his head. There's just a body like pouring blood out.
And when you die, you might shit or piss yourself. Did he shit or piss himself?
Yes.
It sounds like a pretty violent death. Could I make a check to see if I can make him a bloody skeleton?
Yeah. Give me a knowledge arcana check.
But the blood.
If it's not going to be a bloody skeleton, you can have the blood
Yeah,
for your
in this case, it is. You will know that it's not going to be a bloody skeleton. It has to die. Well, it needs to be like very bloody, and while this is very gory, there needs to be some element of like actual like struggle or power here. If you reanimate this, you're just gonna get a weak little bitch skeleton.
Yeah, I'll walk away and say, "No, you can have his blood. I don't need this." It's pathetic.
He had the ability to cast spells, right? Or did he just do the rage shit and have no spells?
Yeah, no. He not only could cast all the bard spells, but he had the versatile spell thing where he could grab any sorcerer, wizard, cleric spell and cast
Okay,
it.
cool.
And no one else seems overly interested in looting this lurker.
Yeah, you can loot the lurker on your own.
Yeah, so Joth also has some items.
Yeah, you definitely get Joth's items.
He has 63 platinum, a longsword plus 1, and then it's a masterwork breastplate and a masterwork heavy shield, so I don't think we care about those.
Lurker.
Masterwork breastplate.
Open
If
the
you guys
On the
don't want to
skellies.
sell it, yeah, I could throw it on my skelly because I think he's just wearing chainmail.
Yeah, I mean, the masterwork stuff doesn't sell for anything, really.
Yep.
Because right now, yeah, he's got masterwork. Oh, he's got masterwork plate from somewhere. I think we had another plate armor.
So here's the monies the Lurker has that it's eaten recently. And some gems the Lurker has eaten recently.
I'll call you guys over to add that to the stash.
And there's
And there wasn't.
There's
Oh,
a few other things in the room of value that you'll find as well. These are all
Sorry.
clearly labeled.
Tom, you said he was wearing half plate, masterwork half plate,
No, breastplate.
breastplate.
And a few other miscellaneous things.
Yeah, so I'll put his stuff in there too. So there you go.
Okay, yeah, the skeleton's already wearing that, so yeah, I don't need that.
Y'all can get drunk on that cheap
Armchair.
wine. Yeah, there's an armchair down here. In one of the crates.
Need that for my house. No,
If you can cart it out, it's yours.
alright, Pavon. He scoffs at me for being ridiculous. Go fuck yourself.
Alright, we wasted enough time on this diversion. Let's get these people out of here.
Unfortunately. Oh wait, that's what it was. The people who wanted parts from monsters and stuff like that, didn't they want like something from a worker?
I think I wrote all that stuff down that people wanted. Let me see if I have it listed. I mean, as far as I know, we only wanted Bahirs and Rust Monster and Charisma Scorpions.
Yep.
And I'm chopping the same thing though.
Alright.
And I'm gonna tie it to Pavon like on like The Witcher. I've been dangling around by his back.
These are on the Faceless Stalker. And if y'all want any of this random ass shit.
A water skin?
As I see these like valuable
7.
gems being picked up, I say, if it's okay with the party, it seems like it was almost a party expense to buy me. You want to give those to Rusty, 1,000 golden gems to pay him back?
You can just take that off the whatever we divide.
I'm fine with either way.
Because the opal there is 500 GP, that'll cover half. And there's a topaz. I'd say we just give that topaz and opal to Rusty,
All right, fair enough.
if everyone's okay with that.
Long as when we get this get it back from down there, we split it.
Oh yeah,
Split it
when we kill them, we're splitting that for sure.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh yeah, so does anybody know anything about this balm that Faceless Lurker spread all over me that like...
Oh yeah, I
made
need
me
another
weaker?
fort save from you, technically.
Okay.
That would be a Rusty thing.
I don't have heal on anything.
You said fort?
Fort. Because I forgot about this for a couple of rounds. That one will save. Give me another fort save. And that one will save. Okay, you're fine. You don't take any further damage.
It might have been like some kind of weird racial ability, but if it was a balm, like I'm assuming, like an alchemist would probably. Do
Yeah,
that.
Rusty, give me an alchemy check.
I would love to.
Yeah, you know he got poisoned.
Alright, so that'll just fade like over time?
Yeah, it'll fade on its own. A little rest and it'll all heal.
To the entrance.
Yeah. You guys can head out back to the surface.
All things considered, that could have went a lot worse.
It could. You guys did a really good job dispatching that thing. I thought it was going to die in the very first round of combat. But yeah, you can cruise the streets to your destination, bringing these crying women behind you. People kind of stop and just stare in awe and confusion. Periodically, like, some people punch each other as you're, like, walking down the street.
Mind your own business. Avert your gaze.
You find that they, for some reason, seemingly can't avert their gaze.
I tell them anyway.
Until
Did anybody drop any? Did they drop any cloaks or anything?
Yeah, there's a wool cloak.
Yeah, put a cloak over one of them.
That's fine.
Put it on your face.
No, I'm
Put a bag over their head.
But you can eventually escort them to the destination. Rusty, you would recognize this destination as once you get here. Like, you didn't recognize it from the location listed, but when you follow to where it's taking you, you recognize what this is from a different route you would take to here. This is a black market trading site. These areas tend to look like pretty normal areas to most people externally, but inside there's a few things you can do to get yourself into the market itself. But people do occasionally just make drop-offs here. People that are known for things, or people that have specific documents, will just kind of drop something off here with that document or as that person, with the knowledge that things will be taken care of for them. And you happen to have such a document and such things to drop off.
All right, it's time to get the stupid thing off my arm.
Yeah, you can hand over the sheet. They will sign it off, and the bracelet will fall to the ground. The person will kind of walk over, pick up the bracelet, wrap it around the sheet of parchment, and pull, seemingly start pulling on the bracelet, and it kind of pulls the two women with it. Oh, this is a good find. A good find. We'll be able to do well with this. Let your employers know that we're very happy and satisfied with the arrangement.
Yeah, I'll be sure to pass it along.
Excellent, excellent. Is there anything I can do for you while you're here, Rusty?
Baby lurker.
What do we look for? A baby lurker?
Oh, you want a baby lurker?
Yeah, that would be really swell.
Well, I can work out some people that might be able to get you access to such a thing. I'm gonna need a deposit though for it.
Yeah, sure. How much?
About 500 gold should suffice.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Is that the deposit?
Is that the
baby?
That's a deposit.
That's the deposit. That will
How
of
much
course
is it gonna-
be 10% down.
So, can you do the math for me?
5,000 gold is what the total cost will be.
Can I do an appraise check?
Yeah.
I should take some of these buffs off real quick. That's probably what it costs, but still.
Oh yeah, you're certain that's as close to fair market value as you could get. You're asking for something that's very, very rare and very, very dangerous to acquire. So somebody's going to have to specifically try to find a lurker nest down below and then bring back up one of these for you to be able to acquire. So it's going to cost them quite a bit of money and quite a bit of time. It's not if you're specifically stealthy, it's not a difficult job and you know where to look. So there's people that do these kinds of things that acquire these exotic creatures for people. But it does take a lot of effort to do, a lot of time and a lot of knowledge to be able to do this thing properly, and skill.
We can handle this. Just let's pay for the information where a nest maybe, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah, I think might be out of my price range just to buy it. I'll just try and get it.
All right. Well, it's a hard thing to find.
Yeah, I figured.
Do you have information on where the nests are, or who to contact?
The experts don't trade that kind of thing. If word got out about these things, it'd be quite invaluable.
Well, like you said, you need a combination of things. You think the location is the least of their worries?
I think I'm looking at a bunch of people who probably have the skill necessary to do it. sharing that information isn't exactly great for business.
I nudge Luna. Maybe I whisper to her. Maybe you can convince this fool to tell us what we need.
Yeah, I guess Luna will try to step up and be like, "Oh, are you sure there's no way we can get some information? Nothing we could trade for it?"
Give me a bluff or diplomacy.
Diplomacy's actually higher.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can. He's more like willing to have a polite conversation with you, but not willing to budge at all on sharing the information. He's more warm to lowering the price. Like, you can talk him down on the price by about 20%.
Well, I mean, that's a decent chunk.
So that would take it to 4,000 gold.
Or
You guys
there's
just met. You
always
guys should
nah.
you should see where the night goes. Enjoy yourselves, and you like pretty women. Look, pretty women. Have some fun.
He taps a little headband that he's wearing and says, "Sorry, I don't engage in those kinds of things."
What does that mean?
Headband of the incel.
Well, he's voluntarily celibate. It sounds like.
Yeah, that is, he'll explain that, like, those people who wish to lead a life of, like, better trade and fairest trade have adopted these kind of headbands that push away any sort of like unnatural influences, as he refers to it. I don't have to worry about being persuaded simply because something has a pair of tits.
Yeah, what is that other, not incel, but the other thing? Fuck.
Celibacy?
What?
Celibacy?
MGTOW.
Men going their own way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Not heard of that.
What is it?
MGTOW. Men going their own way. It's like they like swear off women because women are temptress and succubus.
Well, this isn't just women. Like, you get the impression this like pushes away a lot of other feelings that they don't want to have.
It seems like he's more asexual. Like he.
It's beyond asexuality. So, like, he's not like, you couldn't bribe him with something. Like, if you're a nice person, he'll treat you better because you're a nice person. But, like, all the sort of, like, normal creeping influences a person might have to deal with aren't necessarily there.
Fair enough, friend. Well, I think this is still out of our price range, unless any of you came into massive amounts of wealth while I was imprisoned. But I think we can try to find this ourselves.
Very well. Good luck.
I mean, I'll let Rusty and Luna decide, I guess, because I don't even know why we want to get this guy his little baby thing. We don't need to do this. But whatever, guys.
Yeah, we don't have to, but I figured if we decided that we wanted it, we might as well find out about.
Yeah, out of character, if we just happen to run across one, Higram is all about paying a debt. But if I'm not going out of my way to do it,
well, yeah, out of character, the long-term plan is to kill this motherfucker. So we're gonna get ownership of this portal access. So Luna just needs to spread her legs a little more over there, so we can get the drop on him.
He wasn't even home.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Not mine.
I don't even know.
I'm marking out my map where that black market entrance is.
Okay. Can do. I'm not going to put it physically on the map for right now, but you can know the location of a black market. And I think this is where we're going to wrap up for tonight. Good
Just
night,
for the
everyone.
record, I have a new. Okay.
No, what do you got?
I wanted to get on the record my new sleeping arrangement. I can PM it to you, or you want me to say it? I can say it.
Go ahead. Let us know. What do you got?
Essentially, I'm dressing up the beefy skeleton dude in my attire, and I'm sleeping on the floor, acting like I'm one of the skeletons.
Okay.
So someone tries to ambush me, they're gonna punch a skeleton or whatever, and then it should wake everyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, they'd be looking for you in Rusty's apartment anyway, so.
Good night, everyone.